If women are so smart, why did a man invent the IQ test? But like if you look throughout history, I'm just saying there are no women CEOs in the 20s.
Damn! The good old days, you know? When men handled beef like men. If you were mad at your best friend, you got his wife pregnant. That's how you handle it.
Are you or a loved one suffering from toxic masculinity? Look out for these warning signs. Even the faintest whisper of facial hair. If you have a mustache, schedule a checkup. If you find a goatee on your face, consider going to the emergency room. If you have a full beard, well, it's probably too late for you.
Okay. There are alphas and there are betas. Alphas are strong, betas are weak.
Watch out. There are alphas and there are betas. There are some that are strong and there are some that are weak. He says it.
My goal is for each and every one of you to develop into incredibly alpha dudes that are strong, that are confident, that are caring, that are compassionate.
Let's go!
It is impossible for you to truly kick this world's ass if you are beta, if you are...
I tell you from experience, this is going to completely paralyze your ability to make progress with your dating life or your career, with everything. And that's why today I want to share a few techniques I've used to just completely kill that inner nice guy.
Oh, that's impressive though.
Things that a high-value man should never do in a social setting.
Oh shit,
okay,
here
guys,
we go.
I don't want y'all looking like some beta male chumps out there.
Hey, no one wants to look like a beta male.
Follow this little list I got. Of course, you know, in my normal tradition, I got 10 ways, okay? No.
Because
and what's the ways? We didn't even see it. What's going on?
a woman needs to feel like she's earning you. A woman needs to feel like you are the prize, and both of y'all might be prizes, right?
Yeah, you're always the prize. You're always the prize. She will never be the prize. I am telling you. It looks like a fish, though.
Right? But you being a little bit more of the prize than her just puts her in a more feminine frame.
A woman would never admit
Oh, Lord.
to the things that she do.
Like, come on, to the point where you get online and a woman, come on, you know, as a guy, you don't have better shit to do with your life than this shit? I mean, come on.
She'll never say it, but her actions will always show it. Y'all must remember that about women, fellas. Because time after time, she's going to say she wants her a nice guy, she wants her a good person, but that's not what it is.
And so in that case, what is it? If she does not want it, if she does not want a nice guy, if she does not want, basically everybody wants something, and women, you know, in general want security, want finances and shit. So you gotta just understand that.
But you will find that many men strive to be alpha for a couple of reasons. One, an alpha male is the man others want.
These dudes literally, I feel like they are turning this alpha talk or alpha business, being an alpha and all of that, into a freaking business now, where this guy, for example, is in his suit, whatever, making it look like he's making banks and whatever. So like, guy, you literally just picked up that suit at the fucking dollar store.
And it tends to be the type of men more women are attracted to.
This isn't about turning into a prick, but instead, like Dr. Glover put in his book, No More Mr. Nice Guy, these are going to be steps that you can take to increase your masculinity and get what you want from life, whether it's business, relationships, or dating. If
Too
that
many
sounds
hints.
like you,
Slow down.
You can be stoic. You can actually excel within your purpose quicker. You can attract the types of women that you want. And ultimately, you can be the man of success that you genuinely know you were meant to be deep down.
Are leaders. They're leaders in their peer group, they're leaders at work, they're leaders in society.
Do this when she pulls back.
I believe to be the 10 best traits of an alpha male.
Things that a high-value man should never do in a social setting.
Yeah, basically, when you look at it this way, literally it becomes as a social trend, some kind of business that you feel like you can do. You go like, hey, I look kind of okay, I can wear this, whatever, go online, wear that, rent this kind of car and go for it, and go like, hey guys, if you really want to make it, how about you follow my 10 steps, my 10 methods? It will only cost you $150 though. Let's go for it. Hey, don't forget to make your boy rich though. Come on. Literally, it feels like this, just like I was talking about it last week. Basically, the over-sexualization of everything you watch online. This, in a way, is not the over-sexualization, but the overconfidence that you think you are given to a little 14-year-old boy, thinking, oh, I'm gonna give him the confidence to actually become that strong alpha man. But hey, guys, this is way too much. You guys are doing way too much. And it feels literally like all of this is just becoming a business after a business. And as soon as I'm going to turn to the right, boom, I'm going to see a huge ass corporation telling you, hey, this is how you should do this. This is how you should go and treat your lady. Come on. See, like posts like this, like, come on, what the hell are you doing? It literally is just cringy. Click on her. Yeah, guys, don't be following this kind of advices per se.
She said yes. I fucking hate.
Yeah, and Andrew Tate, oof,
oh my
big
God,
one in the community
yes.
too.
Why are you with a bitch that would say no? Why are you with a woman paying for her dinner, sleeping next to her?
Personally, I know a bunch of very older couples that told me that the wife used to tell him, hey, no, I don't want to date you, whatever. But then 50 years later, they are still together. That tells me a lot about what I should be expected in real life. And all of this, baby, is just some bullshit talk.
Every night, not fucking all these hoes, not cheating, behaving yourself, coming home, not hanging out with the boys. You're doing all this shit for that bitch.
Yes, but all of this, literally, it feels like the new norm of being normal. Like, oh, I'm normal. That means I don't go party, I don't do this, I don't do that. No, it feels like the normal bar raised when I have no idea. But people are like, yeah, if you're a single guy in his 20s, whatever, you gotta be going out, you gotta be cheating, you gotta be going all the goddamn time, all the time. Like, it gets boring at some point. And personally, from personal experience, I was literally that dude that always used to go out. But at some point, literally, you just feel like this was probably not the right idea to do that to live that kind of lifestyle. Because what do you actually get from it? What do you actually construct? What do you actually build up for your actual life? Yes, you make connections and all of that. But life is not just about connection, guys. Life is literally about building yourself up the best way you can. And by following this kind of examples, guys, I literally call this the pure toxic masculinity. Juicy.
And you're not 1,000% sure she would say yes? And you're sitting there going, I hope she says yes. And then if she does, you're happy?
Yeah, I mean, that's how a bunch of men are, are going with their life. A bunch of men are like, yeah, I actually want to strive and get the best I can in my life. So hey, they want to go for the impossible sometimes. But now he's literally telling you, oh, you should not be doing that if you think she's gonna be saying no, whatever. Like, come on, dude. The music is good though.
If a woman disrespects me, I haven't got to act shit because I'm pissed off for real. I'll never talk to her again for real. Like, there's no act. Like, when you talk to me like I'm a dickhead, fine, I'll never reply to you again. And then she'll lose her mind because she's never had a guy ignore her. But to me, it's not an act. They're coming along. What do I do?
And then she's not gonna lose her mind. She's actually just gonna go like, oh yeah, no, you're not interested. Moving on to the next. Yeah. That's the current society we live in nowadays. There is so many options everywhere for everybody. Everybody's like, yeah, let me jump to the next. Craziness, guys. Craziness.
Here, what do I do there? You need to become the kind of person who doesn't take disrespect from females. Why are you going to take disrespect from people? Why are you going to have a woman live in your house, and if someone breaks into the house, you have to go downstairs and face an attacker who could have a fucking machine gun? You have to go down there as a man to protect her. But when you ask her for a cup of coffee, she's going to give you attitude.
I mean, that is right. In some couples, the woman would not be literally doing the man any favors, whatever, and at the same time, she would be expecting him to defend him and all of that. For example, I don't know per se what happened in their case, but in the case of Amaranth and her husband, for example, you could say that they had fights on fights on fights on fights on fights to the point where, you know, they almost kind of broke up, or I think they broke up or something like that. But at the same time, when they had intruders going in, and she was basically kind of leading them towards where he was, and he was basically right there with his gun waiting for the intruders, and basically he's the one who saved her life that night, you know. So even in that perspective, you go like, you know. Literally, guys, I'ma tell you, the way to stop being a simp, whatever you think of, whatever these guys are telling you to do, I have only one thing I have to tell you to do. I have just one advice for you guys, and that advice is just live your life. Live your life. Don't be trapped in those fucking circles, whatever. Live your life, you know?
Going back to your journey, I feel like every man realizes that at one point or another. Every man realizes that. It's like, I tell the story, this is how the story goes for me. You're around attractive women. Most guys aren't. But you hear the stories of any woman, right? And while you're hearing the stories, you hear them complaining about a guy. They're complaining about, man, he's not good to me. He don't ever text me back. He don't ever do this. He don't ever do A, B, C. Always complaining. Then in your male mind, you're like, damn.
Well, that's because you're a friend.
If I do all the things that she's complaining about, she will like me. All the things that she's interested in, then she'll want me. And then you begin to have that nice guy mentality, and then like the buy her flowers, tell you you love her, though she doesn't deserve it.
Give all that validation.
Give her all that validation. Bend over backwards, 3 o'clock in the morning, she needs a ride from his house. I'm gonna come get you. You're doing everything for her, and then what ends up happening is she's still with him, and she doesn't even respect you. And then guys like, yo, I did everything you asked.
And they can, guess what? The woman can explain.
They can never explain.
She can never explain why she do.
Yeah.
She can never explain.
I can explain it, guys. The female has her emotions with that other person, and it's so strong that sometimes almost nothing can break it, you know. And that's why they always go back to whatever was going on, whatever you show them, whatever you do. That's why from the first perspective I was like, yeah, it looks like you're just a friend, and she's just telling you and complaining to you that of what's going on in her life, and you're over there thinking, oh, I might get her one day. See, that's the wrong mentality too. Like, there's a line in between, like knowing what's going on, knowing what's real, and truly putting your intentions out there beforehand and all of that. I mean, in that case, you clearly see that the guy got screwed at the end.
So my view is very simple. I believe that men are better at some things and women are better at some things. If a man breaks into this house, I'm not going to send my woman to fight. I'm going to go fight because I believe that's my job. So do I see the women as inferior? Well, I do see the woman as inferior in regards to physical combat. Of course she is. So I'm going to go and fight.
Should probably be throwing me my sword, you know?
Come over here. Come over here. No, you. Come over here. Okay, pop over. Okay, so he's looking at the ground already. He's tense. Can you see how tense he looks right now? Okay, so.
What the?
Okay, say hello to the audience. Hello. Okay, so his voice can't project. And by the way, I hate to say it, you guys just insulted him, by the way. Do you want to know how I would work on him, by the way? Do you want to know what I'd really do? I'd make him
Well, okay, guys, I don't know who this guy is, but he is literally just spitting bullshit after bullshit after bullshit. He is literally pretending to analyze this other dude. He's like, oh yeah, he's not very charismatic. I actually got disrespected or whatever. What the hell is wrong with you?
So uncomfortable that he'd move into a higher status behavior because he goes for safety. He's trying to hide at the center of the tribe. So if I make your
I am sorry. I am in the spot of that guy, and he tries to make me uncomfortable or some shit. Some shit is about to happen. I don't know what it is. I ain't gonna start saying some shit, but some shit is about to happen. What the fuck?
life completely miserable, and then I re-anchor that to when you actually are better, because this little low status thing is hiding. You're hiding. What are you hiding from?
Give it to me, brah, right here.
On what they create, the income they have, and their status. Women are measured on their beauty. You guys live here in Miami. How many dumb bimbos do you know that get invited to celebrity parties and or dating guys that are way above them socioeconomically, status-wise?
Don't even get me started on Fresh and Fit podcast. I will leave it to Urban Preach at some point. Hopefully they will gra again. Again!
There's a bunch. You could be a girl, 21 years old, no accomplishments, get invited to a party with Future and Gunna and everything. He was there, whereas as a man, you have to become a somebody to get invited to these parties. Men and women are not the same, and a woman's value is not based on how much money she earns and her success. If she does, it's fantastic. Good for her. But it does not make her sexier to men, especially a man that makes a lot of money.
It does.
A man can only
Sometimes
cheat
it
if he
does.
loves someone else. If I have a woman who I truly love, and I go out and fuck, and I come back to her, and I don't care about her, and I only love my girl, that's not cheating. That's exercise.
Like, literally, that's the thing. The stuff they are actually talking about is not universal stuff. Like, it's not universal knowledge. It's not something that's proven. Literally, it feels like they're just talking about spitting. Oh, yes, I know about something that happened over here, so I'm going to talk about it as the truth for everything. No.
Goats.
Do you guys believe that modern day women respect men?
No.
Let's start here.
One of the most pervasive sayings in this community is never believe what a woman says, watch what she does. Women don't respect men, obviously, because of our culture. Men today are, at least the top men, are more exceptional than they have. We're more exceptional than we have ever been in human history. Our innovation, the IQs, the advancements in science and technology and medicine, yet women still look at us as, I don't know, disposable commodity.
I mean, I understand that innovations and all of that, but the previous centuries and the previous generations also had some of literally the biggest scientists in the whole history and some of the biggest philosophers and everything. So yes, we had a little bit of technology investments, but all the rest.
Now, biologically speaking, yes, sperm is cheap and eggs are expensive, but the short answer is no. Women don't respect us because we don't make them earn our commitment. And a woman can never respect you if you don't make her earn your commitment.
I'ma say this countless of times again. Some of y'all living with y'all parents right now. It's okay. It's okay. You gotta sneak chicks in. You gotta sneak your girl in. I've been there. I've done it.
Oh, we've been there.
I snuck a chick in, and my mama was in there sleeping. Yeah, mom, I know you listen to my videos. I did it, mama.
Oh Lord, he said it.
That was actually amazing. Cause I'll buff. And guess what, mama? She buff.
This. He did it.
Hold on though. Have you had a serious relationship?
I have many concurrent serious relationships
wow.
as we speak.
Are you poly?
No, because that means they can talk to other dudes. That's fucking haram. That's atrocious. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can see it, but most alpha men, from what you can see, to my opinion, they cannot be, they just have looks, basically. That's what they have. Other than looks, nothing backs them up. Even in a talk, in a conversation, you can't go out there and expect a real intelligent conversation with them, because at the end of the day, all they're gonna be talking about, yes, women this, women that, whoa, what is going on? Like, why are we making this subject the biggest, one of the biggest topics of our generation? Like, even for example, you got the Whatever Podcast. The Whatever Podcast, basically, I see it as a podcast that just slanders women after women after women. I am not here to say that all those women have the right opinions or whatever. Some of them have correct opinions, correct facts, and all of that. Some of them don't, just like the men. Everybody has correct or wrong opinions. But in this case, it just feels like it's a mill. It just feels like it's a mill that brings on women to get slandered one after the other, you know?
Can I ask you one more question?
Fire away, honey.
Okay.
Like this guy, for example, he is so pretentious. Even me as a guy, and I want to bitch slap the fuck out of him.
And choose to be faithful to her.
I'm just not wired that way. I spent my whole 20s trying to fix myself. Thought
You're
something
a
was
man
wrong
of
with me.
self-control. You work out, you do business.
Yeah.
You can possess your own.
Somebody that talks to you the way he talks, come on.
It's just not how I am. It's not how I am.
You think that might be a limited mindset?
I think it's none of your business, but I don't want you to think I'm triggered by you. I'm not. Okay. I saw somebody say that, and I think that's interesting. I think you're annoying, but I'm not triggered. You know what I'm saying? No,
see,
you are.
like
You're
the
annoying.
way he talks to
In, like,
people,
this goody
god
two-shoes type of
damn.
way. I'm gonna live my life on my terms, unapologetically, like truly. So you can ask me.
Well, live it on your terms if you want, buddy, but keep on living.
Don't think women should get the right to vote?
No, I don't.
Why?
No. Because men are.
Now, women, I want you down in the comments below to comment down below if you think her idea is justifiable or no. Do you guys think that you should be voting yes or no? In my opinion, and I'm not gonna try and stir the conversation or the opinion or of anybody that's watching this video, but from my personal opinion, everybody deserves to vote. Men, women, everybody. You are 18 years old and more, you have the right to vote. Men and women. And that's the end of the discussion. In history, throughout history, as human beings, as civilization, we did not come this far to actually start going like, oh yeah, no, so maybe it should have been better if, you know, women could not vote and everything. Like, come on.
Signed up for selective service. If feminists want the right to vote, right?
Yeah, this woman is
then
crazy.
It should come with
this
these
lady.
drafts. Where are the feminists fighting for equality in this situation?
Feminists actually, they want the draft
I
abolished.
believe she is basically
no
just
draft, so
saying
men
that
and
to
women
go
shouldn't be drafted.
viral
That is
and
also
clip
equality, isn't it?
and get some clips that gets viral and stuff like
yeah.
that. I don't think
Yeah,
she's
okay.
really
Okay.
truthful.
I've never
I
heard
don't
them
think
talk
so.
about that, but
Do you listen to a lot of feminist ideology? Do you read books? Do you listen to lectures? How do you listen to a lot of that stuff?
I talk to feminists all the time.
Right. I haven't seen you talk to an actual scholar once. You just talk to kind of random women.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I mean, that's fair to say. Right.
Mm-hmm.
She is crazy.
So
You
when
can
say
see
you
it in
talk
her
to
eyes.
feminists, you just mean like random women off the street. Not
Yeah,
like a scholar.
That say they're feminists.
Oh Lord, he got you.
Too many guys are running around being super thirsty. A healthy relationship dynamic is one in which the woman wants sex more than the guy does. When the woman is begging you for sex, that's a sign that you're doing things right. That's
He's
a
not
sign that
wrong
you're
with that
laying
one,
pipe
though.
properly. That's the correct
A
dynamic.
little bit toxic of him to say it online. To me, basically anything that gets said online, oh, women this, women that, you should be doing this, you should be having sex, you should be doing this. All of it is toxic. We should not be talking about this shit also lightly. Where I understand about sexual freedom and all of that, and I'm all for it. But too much is too much, you know? Like when everybody gets into it and everybody has a solution. Yes, I have the secret solution. I am saying that women should not vote. I am saying that they should be doing... Can we actually slow down for a little bit and concentrate on what's actually important in here and keep on going? Yeah, damn.
Question for you.
Yeah.
Does Destiny fulfill you?
Yeah, of course.
So then, why is it open?
Because we like to fuck around.
So he doesn't then.
They have an open
relationship.
Yeah.
You're
100% You can try to put on your insecurities out there, that's fine. Are your women not enough for you? You have a one-sided open relationship, right?
Because you said that you love him for him.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
But if you did, why go somewhere else?
Well, why do you fuck other women?
No, because I want to, but you. You
Yeah, because I want to.
No, you said earlier.
Does that mean that you don't
he
love your women?
fulfills-
Does that mean that you don't love your partner because you go fuck other people?
Oh. For you,
yeah.
No, for you. I'm
No,
asking
not for me,
you.
for you.
Yeah, I'm the same as you. Same logic.
And I'm confused.
Do you understand that?
I definitely do.
Yeah.
Do you?
Women
Yeah,
always
of course
have a
I do.
double standard.
I don't know.
How is it a double standard when I have an open relationship? He also has an open relationship. We're just pointing like the Spider-Man. Do you not love your partners?
Huh?
You don't.
Yeah,
love your
literally they're talking about this. Literally they are talking about basically the same thing, and they're making it into it's a fight of words. You use that word, I use this word. No, we're talking about basically the same thing here. You both are in the wrong, and you both are sleeping with multiple people and making somebody believe, oh yeah, you are my main chick. Oh yeah, you are my main guy. Come on, guys.
You have several girlfriends, right? Or do you have one? Yeah. Do you love it?
And Fresh and Fit podcast, they literally took masculinity and transformed it into something very monetizable, something that you can say on the air, something that people would go like, oh yeah, I was always thinking about that, but now this guy tells me I am correcting my thinking. No.
Do you love your girlfriends? Ooh, I can hear them right now crying out there. Okay.
Basically, guys, if you follow these kinds of advices, you literally are about to become an assassin. You don't have no feelings, you concentrate too much on yourself, you focus on just you, blah 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 blah, all that shit. Literally, you are building yourself to become an assassin, and that's it. Like somebody that's not even capable of being and even living in society normally. We're a society, you contribute to society, you keep on going with life, you see life, in 50, 70 years or whatever, you keep on going. Not, oh no, I'm gonna leave, keep on living lonely and all of that. I'm here to let you know, living your life as a lonely person or whatever, I am here to let you know from personal experience, from what I've seen in life, it is not the correct choice, guys.
How does a woman oppress you?
Her purity.
There's nothing else going on there.
It's respect.
There's not like how passionate is she or what experiences does she have. Nothing like that. It's just like how pure is she? How untouched is she? Like a child.
That's it. That's what you
that's
care
not
about.
It, but it goes a long way for a man to be able to have those experiences with you instead of having to step in and change your mind. You know what I mean? So if you've been dealing with a man for
so you want to mind control a
no,
child?
it's not control. It's just having that shock factor. Just having that ability to say, I'm the one who gave her these prefaces.
Pride
she got it from me.
It sounds like you're trying to find someone really young
like
with no
shape them or
experience
something,
that
to
is
like-
because you're so insecure that someone else might have been beforehand there.
Adam, why would you want a woman that had experience with other? Why,
Because you're insecure.
How would you feel, Adam, if a woman came up to you and y'all got together and y'all getting ready to do, and she said, "Hey, this is my favorite position." Instead of, wouldn't it be better if
all right, you want me to answer that?
Tell you that, or
I'm like, all right, let's get it in then. What do you mean, brother? I don't want a virgin.
And even to the state of men nowadays, now no one wants a virgin anymore. Everybody is like, yeah, give me the dirtiest one I can find or something like that. I mean, come on. Like you can clearly see that the standards kind of changed completely to something else.
Give you ladies the best advice you've ever gotten in your life. So listen up. You can take it or not. When you deal with a man, he puts you in one of two categories. The sex-only category or the potential wife category. Okay? If you have certain habits or certain experiences that you guys claim you think is valuable, he's going to put you in the sex-only category and never tell you that. He just will hang out with you at 2 o'clock in the morning, maybe take you out here or there, maybe a day here or there, but he's never going to commit to you. Because men, just like you put guys in the friend zone, we put you on the sex-only zone. We have girls that we're going to commit to and girls we're not going to commit to. The more experience you have, the less likely a man's going to commit to you because men want to be the first one for a girl. Men value purity. Women sell purity, men sell success.
So now he's saying that women sell purity, men sell success. I don't know on how many levels this guy is wrong, but I'm telling you guys, this guy is wrong on so many levels. Because if you think you can just bring into your wife or to your woman success and that's it, he doesn't know women that much, I believe.
There are three types of alpha males. The first is the camel, the second is the lion, and the third is the child. To Nietzsche, the camel is the lowest of these three, because what the camel is good at, it's able to support the worries of the world on its shoulders, and has the strength to continue forward in spite of it. But to Nietzsche, the lion reigns supreme over the camel, because the lion is able to cast off the weight of the world. The lion is able to go out into reality and take
Yeah, watch out. Now, there are 3 categories now. You let me know, guys, down in the comments below. Which category do you think you are? I don't think I'm none of this, trust me. God damn, it feels literally like too much work to hustle yourself with all of this. Yes, 3 categories of alpha man, you're this kind of male, blah, 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 blah. Man, you're just a male at the end of the day. Just freaking live your life and keep on going. Get your dreams, get your goals, go on, move it. That's it, enough with the talk, you know?
What is his. But in order to go from camel to lion, a man must individuate. He must not simply be able to suffer. He must be able to take that suffering and to create a better life for himself as a result of it. But then the level which reigns supreme over the others is the level of the child. This is achieved once the lion has gone out into the world and accomplished what he wants to accomplish for himself simply because he can. The child has no judgment, has no worries, and is able to play with the world around him with an innocence that allows him to behave outside of the binds of good and evil, because children don't view the world through the lens of morality. They view it through innocence. So the question that remains is this: are you a child, are you a lion, or are you a camel?
Basically, no. He is calling out the virtue of all kinds of men, basically. Like, you are literally, you know, super intelligent, genius, so you're this kind of alpha male and whatever. No, it's just you have a higher IQ than everybody else, so you can just explain more stuff to a dumber person, you know?
This is a feminine way of sitting. Now, is it comfortable? Sure. Do I sit like this occasionally? Yes. But if you want to be perceived as more masculine, you need to actually spread a little bit. Man spread, right? The whole idea is to take up space. As men, when we actually sit and we are occupying more space, this is seen as a more dominant.
Yeah. Now there are rules on how guys should actually sit down. And he's saying that if you sit down the way he was sitting in the beginning, well, you're a coward. And if you're sitting with your legs wide open to the world, well, that's the best thing to do for him. But also, it's the best thing to do if you want to literally get kicked in the nuts, I'm telling you.
Dominant position, also more dominant body language. But
yeah,
if you're somebody that is sitting very small, this is something that typically women will do more than men.
Yeah, keep talking, buddy. And literally, it feels like this whole culture of, in a way, disrespecting women, thinking men are the shit, thinking men are the only creatures in this whole goddamn earth that should be cared about and everything. Literally, it feels like it is the new version of what people used to watch back in the day about those pickup artists that would go to a bar, hang out with girls, and pick up a girl, pick up 2, pick up 3, whatever, and be looking cool, whatever. Well, that stuff ain't cool anymore 20 years later when you actually see them now hanging out and they actually still doing the same shit over and over, being playboys or whatever they think they are. But it's just absurd to see literally a 50 to a 60-year-old guy in a bar still, you know, putting up his dress, whatever, putting up on makeup, whatever, and going out just so that he can pick up girls. Like, when is he actually gonna grow up and grow up out of his bullshitness in a way?
To carry a child for 9 months.
If you're not gonna,
like, it's a big
sorry,
risk.
my headphones fell off. If you're not gonna have, if you're not gonna have children, what are you gonna do with your lives?
If I'm not gonna have children,
She can do a lot of stuff.
Just
A bunch of women were not able to have kids, but they were still able to accomplish a whole lot more in their life.
pursue anything that makes me happy. Try to make money. I love traveling, so I would probably just
drink cocktails on the beach. Okay, next.
About the same thing, like travel, focus on my career, things like that. Like, my career will become my baby.
What about you?
I honestly just want to get right into my career.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
What do you want to do in life?
Right now, so I go to the University of Miami. I'm majoring in interactive media. What I want to do with that is build virtual.
I mean, they're all saying, you know, basically what they want to do. They don't want to get into the subject. And basically right now she's going to start getting into the subject. But as soon as she gets into the subject, you'll see Andrew Tate in the second.
Reality simulators for the military. And then I'm also minoring in motion pictures. I'm interested in acting and shit like that. Yeah,
Miss Cuba, what about you?
Do whatever the fuck I want.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. Well, I plan on becoming a doctor. So I'm just, my career.
Your career.
I'm
Okay.
passionate about it, so
A life without children is vapious, and it's inane, and it's pointless. And you may sit here.
So literally, they are all like, we are gonna concentrate on maybe my career, maybe concentrate on whatever I want to concentrate on, and the woman does not want to get into it because now that everybody said already career, she doesn't want to say it too, and it feels like everybody's gonna be just judging her like, oh yeah, you just said career because everybody said career, and now Andrew Tate is coming in. Oh no, I believe my view is better than yours. I believe women. Like, come on.
And think that your career matters, but the truth is that your job will fire you out of women. Don't give a second. Don't give a solitary shit. And when you're 52 and you're past.
Well, how about they create their own shit? How about not going into their job, or maybe going into their job but at the same time creating something on the side? You never know. But the fact that these guys can just allow themselves to go online and just start to give their opinions left and right on women that we don't even know, and these guys we don't even know that much, like basically it's whole bullshitness from left and right.
With no grandchildren in a house by yourself, and all your friends have grandchildren in this beautiful life, and you're sitting there by yourself, do you think the fact that you can afford a few extra Gucci bags is going to genuinely make you feel happy? I was at my grandmother's 93rd birthday. I looked there. My grandmother had 9 children because there was my father and 8 more. They all had a bunch of kids, blah, blah, blah. I stood there and I looked at my 93-year-old grandmother, and there was a whole room full with maybe 70 people that came from that one woman. Isn't that remarkable? Yeah. That nobody cared about her career. Nobody asked.
It is. But hear me out. If every woman was able to do the same thing, wouldn't you think that at that point we will have a problem with overpopulation at that point? I'm not here to say, that having a lot more people is not good or whatever. No. We need people, but instead of needing 1 billion people, we don't need 10 billion people right now. Maybe the earth is not sustainable enough to actually sustain all of it. So that's why, yes, I understand what he's saying. Yes, it's good that a woman like the woman he's describing has like 70 people that came out of her. But if 70 people come out of almost everybody, god damn.
What job she did. Nobody asked how many times she went to the club. Nobody asked if she had time to go to festivals. No. You had 70 sentient beings, including myself, full of life from one woman who dedicated herself to being a mother and a good wife. That is beautiful. And if you sit here and genuinely think that you're going to work your ass off through your fertile years, and by the age of 54, you're not going to be suicidal alone with a cat, then you're dumb. The happiest women on earth have children and a man who's paying the bills and their mothers. The happiest people on earth. I guarantee it. Your mothers, ask your own mother, do you regret having me? She's going to say, of course not. You're the best thing that ever happened to me. So now you're going to sit here and you're going to end your own bloodline.
Like literally, they are taking the conversation from this side and completely bringing it to a whole other side. Like literally saying 2 different things, but no, they make it look like it's the same thing. And they make you want to believe their points. Come on.
All your ancestors were out there surrounded by saber-toothed fucking tigers trying to survive on the streets out there in caveman days just to get to the final end where we have all the medical care and you can live in a nice warm house for your fucking selfish ass to say, no, I don't want kids. I'm too busy in the fucking strip club or going to fucking Mallorca to have a pina colada on the beach. It's absolutely insulting to your entire bloodline. Everything everyone above you has ever done and struggled for. All the times your grandparents went to work when they didn't feel like it, just for you to exist. For your selfish ass to say, no, me and my passions and my dreams and my shit drawings and my Instagram page is worth more than ever having children. You're a selfish fuck. Fuck that. You should all have kids.
And so what about the women, for example, that cannot have kids? What about those women? What about, are you going to go like, yeah, fuck you. You need to actually get kids. Well, how about she can't? What are you going to tell her? Well, then what can she concentrate on? Her career? Her life? What is it? You tell me. Andrew Tate, he looks like the guru of everybody in here, so you tell me.
It's the disease that's hiding in plain sight. It can be in your neighborhood, in your car, or even in your bed. That's right. It's called toxic masculinity, and over 40% of men are affected every day. Worst of all, toxic masculinity is contagious. So if you're infected, you need to know right away. so you can avoid spreading it to your friends and your family.
Watch out!
Are you or a loved one suffering from toxic masculinity? Look out for these warning signs. Even the faintest
Let's go for
whisper
the
of facial
warnings.
hair. If you have a mustache, schedule a checkup. If you find a
Oh,
goatee
shit.
on your face, consider going to the emergency room. If you have
Oh,
a full
shit.
beard, well, it's probably too late for you.
I am done!
Mowing the lawn instead of letting your wife do it for the sake of equality.
Watch out, guys! Whoever lets their wife mow the lawn is toxic. Watch out!
Oof. Not good. Let your wife break the lawn mowing glass ceiling today. Eating meat on occasion. A disease like toxic masculinity can quickly change your diet. If you find yourself leaving your vegan avocado quinoa toast smoothies untouched in favor of wolfing down some bacon-wrapped bacon, you might have toxic
Yes, you might!
Throwing a professional wrestler off a steel cage right through the announcer's table. Men who suddenly look around and find that they're tossing a professional wrestler off a steel cage to plummet right through the announcer's table are at high risk of developing toxic.
I am sorry, wrestling is cool. I've been watching wrestling since the dawn of time. Not, not for real. You always, keep on an eye for a match here and there. You just watch like 20 minutes or so and you go like, ooh, something happened.
Masculinity. If a man in your life is suffering from this symptom, encourage him to stop wrestling in the WWE immediately. Holding the door open for a woman once in a while.
Chivalry is dead. No more.
This one is really bad. You need to do better if you're gonna beat this thing. One way to fight this symptom is to slam the door right in a woman's face and scream, "Equality!" through the glass. When she glares at you, try it today. Yelling stuff about freedom and charging into battle wearing blue face paint. If you find yourself charging into battle against the English wearing blue face paint of the 14th century, you might be beyond medical help. Do all of society a favor and get yourself drawn and quartered so no one else catches this contagious illness. Thinking about the Roman Empire, even once. Even thinking about the Roman Empire one time can be a deadly omen.
Watch out for the
Stages of
Roman
this
Empire.
disease can cause men to think about worse things, like the Galactic Empire, the Kingdom of Gondor, or the Imperium of Man. In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only toxic masculinity. And finally, being a man who does not hate himself. This is the most telling sign. If you're a biological male and you don't hate yourself, toxic masculinity is already coursing through your veins. If there's going to be any hope of recovery, you need to begin hating yourself today. If you or your man are showing one or more of these symptoms, contact your medical professional today. Get help before it's too late.
I'm going to miss toxic masculinity. I'm going to miss it.
Yeah, everybody's going to miss
It's
it.
going to be in the museum one day, I realized that because I had a dispute with my homie that just, it made me like recoil. Like I was disgusted at how we like had this disagreement. Got heated, but you would never be able to tell. I was like, hey man, you a pussy ass nigga. And I'm only calling you that because culturally that's how I know how to express myself by using those type of words. He was like, man, I hear you and I receive that, but like honestly, like I think you could use a better choice of words, but that could just me projecting. Like I miss the good old days, when men handled beef like men. If you were mad at your best friend, you got his wife pregnant. That's how you handle it.
Toxic masculinity, just like all the other kind of trends that existed in the past, came and will go someday. But when, I don't know, guys.
If women are so smart, why did a man invent the IQ test? But like if you look throughout history, I'm just saying there are no women CEOs in the 20s. Tell me why that is. Men prefer women without makeup. Kim Kardashian doesn't need makeup to be beautiful.
Is she pretty?
Oh my god, that's
Oh.
disgusting. Who is that?
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian without makeup?
Oof.
I pick up a girl in my Lamborghini. She's gonna treat me differently than if I pick her up in a Toyota.
But Chris, you don't own a Lambo. You own a Toyota.
That's not the point.
Listen,
Ah!
I value male. No, you're not understanding here.
So women don't deserve rights?
Boom. Exactly.
I mean, you guys let me know down in the comments below what do you feel about that clip. But god damn, that's pretty harsh. Literally, that's where you see that this whole culture of going online, speaking about your relationship, speaking about how you should be treating women, how you should be treating men. In both cases, I'm not saying just in toxic masculinity, even there's also toxic femininity. That's going to be one of my next subjects, guys, on the channel, so tune in for that one. But it's basically craziness how on both sides, and on this side you have the male side that's literally becoming more toxic by the day, creating content after content, making people believe in the most craziest advices and the most craziest advices and in the most craziest ideas, that later on down in the road will be like, what the hell, why did I actually listen to that dude telling me that we should be like this or should be like that. And even when you look at it, some men, I understand the state of men sometimes being so beaten by life and shit that you actually find comfort with other men like this. But trust me, guy, it is not the best option to start looking up online on how to be a better man, whatever. To be the best man you can is to just continue living the best life you can. So just keep doing what you do. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know what you think about this video down in the comments below. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.